Although there's no doubt that Steve Rogers was worthy to pick up Mjolnir at the end of Avengers Endgame, some still speculate as to whether or not he was worthy to pick up Mjolnir in Avengers Age of Ultron. I'm Mr. Marvelite, and this is Expounding the MCU. Steve Rogers picking up Mjolnir and battling Thanos at the end of Avengers Endgame is definitely one of the most memorable moments in the MCU. But it does not settle the argument for most people as to whether he was worthy or not in Avengers Age of Ultron. In Avengers Age of Ultron, our heroes are seen after a party gathered together around Mjolnir, and some of them are taking a stab at picking up the hammer. Steve Rogers takes the turn, and though it looks like he slightly moved it, it appears as though he's unable to lift the hammer. You do see on Thor's face a little bit of concern. Now there are two trains of thoughts when it comes to Steve Rogers lifting the hammer in Age of Ultron. First, many think that he's worthy. And in being worthy, he didn't want the hammer, he didn't want the responsibilities of the hammer, and so when he saw he could move it, he just pretended he couldn't.
I knew it.
The second is, Steve Rogers is not worthy, and he's literally not worthy because after the events of Captain America, the Winter Soldier, he knows who killed Tony Stark's parents. And in him not telling Tony Stark the truth about Bucky, he's not worthy. And it's only until after the events of Captain America, the Civil War, that we have Tony aware of what happened. The truth is made known. Steve is not holding a lie anymore. And so, in Avengers Endgame, of course he's able to lift the hammer then. Regardless of whether or not Steve Rogers was able to lift the hammer in Avengers Age of Ultron, the Endgame scene will always be one of those amazing moments in the MCU. I'm Mr. Marvelite, and if you liked this story, be sure to like, subscribe, and turn on notifications for more stories expounding the MCU.